Shortly before 6 p.m., a storm hit Osijek. The Osijek Public Fire Service was immediately overwhelmed, and fire sirens sounded throughout the city. We really did a lot of interventions, and I don't know where to start. Many trees were downed. Tram traffic was disrupted, said Goran Ivkovic, commander of the Osijek Fire Department. Osijek Central Clinical Hospital also suffered damage due to winds that blew off the roof and broke the windows, as we learned from the director of the Central Clinical Hospital, Dr. Krunoslav Sega. And while the storm caused chaos throughout the city, a woman from Ritvalva described the situation there, especially on 3 neighboring streets. A tree was downed on Dalmatinska Street, a basement was flooded on Frušogorska Street, and a roof leaked on Psunjska Street. I still can't go out to see the extent of the damage, but I can see that there's a leak, and it's not good, he commented. By the way, some streets in the city are flooded, and it's still raining. Otherwise, firefighters would be on the scene for hours, as would other emergency services. We called 112, but the operator bluntly asked if we could hear how many phones were ringing. More precisely, he said that while speaking to us, he received 3 calls on yellow mode and said he couldn't talk at the moment due to the volume of calls. As we learned, the new hotel in Čepin was also damaged by the storm, as were a number of other facilities. So the damage will undoubtedly continue for several days. On European Avenue, a tree fell onto the roadway, blocking tram and highway traffic. Powerful generators could be heard from all sides of the circular Ritvalva Street, and water was gushing from basements into the street. Homeowners began turning off valves to preventing sewage from seeping in. Water problems also occurred in basements on Kalodvorska Street, especially on Magyarska Ritvalva, from Strasmajerova to Petafiva. Here, too, firefighters stepped in to help, their teams moving from one basement to another with precious water pumps. Strong gusts of wind in downtown Osijek shattered glass billboards and knocked over parked bicycles. The city was plunged into darkness in broad daylight, and lightning flashed across the sky, Dnevnik reported. The storm also hit other Slavic towns, from Slavonski Brod to Vinkovci and Đakovo. The Đakovo Live website posted video of the strong winds.
В цілому, якщо сидіть вдома, то погода нормальна.
The Civil Protection Directorate reported that in Brod Posavina County, an underpass, basements, and parking lots were flooded, with fallen trees hitting roads and vehicles. Consumers in several municipalities and settlements are without power, and a fire has spread to the roof of a house in Davor. State Hydrometeorological Institute issued a red alert for eastern Slavonia this afternoon, indicating hazardous weather, and the same applies to the regions of Split and Nin. The warning was issued for thunderstorms and strong gusts of wind. Local thunderstorms with heavy rain and hail are possible, as well as a sudden change from moderate to strong southwesterly winds to temporarily stormy northwesterly winds. The strongest wind gusts are 65 kilometers per hour. The probability of thunderstorms is 80%. The DHMZ warned, take personal protective measures and follow the advice of the relevant authorities. Widespread and severe thunderstorms are likely, accompanied by life-threatening lightning, hail, flash floods, and strong winds. Traffic disruptions and power outages should be anticipated. Significant disruptions to normal traffic routes are also possible. Avoid non-essential travel, added DHMZ. A powerful storm that began Wednesday in the western region of the country hit Umag and northwestern Istria hardest, where walnut-sized hail and heavy rain forced residents to seek shelter until the situation calmed down. Streets were quickly flooded. Video footage shows floodwaters hitting downtown Umag, specifically on Eduarda Pascalija Street, at 9:45 p.m. The Civil Protection Directorate reported that the District 112 Center in Pazin received more than 60 calls regarding flooded buildings, apartments, garages, shops, and streets. The city's emergency medical service station was also flooded. In some places, water has blown away manhole covers and drainage channels, and there are also reports of 2 trees falling onto roads in Lavresica and Murine. Rain and thunderstorms, both localized and accompanied by thunderstorms, will continue, according to DHMZ, on Thursday and Friday. Urban flooding and flash flooding are possible, especially in the northern Adriatic region.